Heidelberg is an ideal destination for any traveler who wishes to experience the scenic beauty of the lush woodlands, old town architecture, and ruined castles of Germany's Rhineland. The city's picturesque location on the Neckar River in southwest Germany has made Heidelberg a top destination for tourists since the 1800s. Praised by poets like Goethe, painted by artists like Turner, and rhapsodized by composers like Schumann, Heidelberg embodies the spirit of the romantic Rhineland. In this video, we explore the best tourist attractions in Heidelberg. We've collected a list of the top tourist attractions in Heidelberg, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Heidelberg Altstadt. The oldest part of the city, the Altstadt sits just below the castle. It extends along the river for a mile, with Karlstor on one end and Bismarckplatz on the other. In between is a wonderful combination of Baroque buildings, narrow streets, market squares, shops, restaurants, pubs, and the most popular attractions in Heidelberg. After having been all but destroyed by French troops in the 1690s, the old town was built pretty much from scratch during the 18th century. Unlike the vast majority of German cities, it emerged from World War II almost undamaged. Number 2, Heidelberg Castle. One of Germany's most imposing castles, the hulking Great Heidelberg Castle, its grounds and gardens sprawl across the hillside overlooking the riverside city below. An absolute treat to stroll around, its ruddy red sandstone buildings were once the home of Heidelberg's imperial rulers. While the earliest foundations here date to the 1200s, most of the current castle was built during the Renaissance era. Over the centuries, it was expanded and renovated numerous times, with fires, wars, and lightning all having left their mark. Number 3, Karl Theodor Bridge. A Heidelberg landmark, the Karl Theodor Bridge was named after the Prince-Elector who ordered the bridge's construction in the 1780s. Spanning the Neckar River, the pedestrian-only sandstone bridge connects the old town quarter with the hilly landscapes on the north side of the city. The twin-towered medieval bridge gate on the old town side was once part of the town's fortifications. West of the gate, visitors often pause to have their photograph taken before the Heidelberg Bridge monkey. Number 4, Philosophenweg. Located to the north of the old bridge, the zigzagging Schlangenweg, or snake path, leads visitors up to the Philosophenweg, a picturesque path that stretches along the side of All Saints Mountain. The Philosopher's Way is named after the great thinkers and educators of the university town who have walked and talked here for hundreds of years. The walking trail ends at the Philosopher's Garden, a sheltered place where warm weather plants and flowers thrive. Many find the views offered here of the river valley and of the red-topped roofs of the city reminiscent of the Tuscany region in Italy. Number 5, Old University Heidelberg. As the city has long been a famous center of learning, you can hardly visit and not check out the Old University Heidelberg. Centered around Universitätsplatz in the Altstadt, it has a magnificent museum, great hall, and student jail for you to explore. The oldest university in Germany, the prestigious Institute of Higher Education, was founded in 1386 following the instructions of Pope Urban VI. The large building now known as the Alte Universität or Old University was only erected in 1712, however. Inside, you can see the student jail and learn about the university's 600-year-old history in its splendid museum. Number 6, Heiliggeistkirche. Located in the city's market square, the Heiliggeistkirche, or Church of the Holy Spirit, is Heidelberg's most famous place of worship. The original construction of the Gothic church began in 1398, but it wasn't completed until 1544. The church's Baroque steeple was added after a fire in 1709. Visitors can climb the 208 steps to the top of the spire for city views. The Heiliggeistkirche is unique in that it has been used by both Catholics and Protestants at the same time. Number 7. Heiligenberg. Also known as All Saints Mountain, Heiligenberg rises above the city on the north shore of the Neckar River. Offering great views of both the river and the plains of the Rhine Valley, the mountain has long been valued for its defensive position. Artifacts have been excavated dating back to the Neolithic era. Visitors can explore remnants of medieval monasteries, an ancient Roman temple and a Celtic fort built in the 4th century BC. The open-air theater known as the Thingstadt built during the Third Reich is on view as well. Number 8. Kornmarkt. A bustling grain market in the Middle Ages, the Kornmarkt Square was later home to a hospital run by Catholics in the 16th century. The layout of the hospital's chapel can still be identified by the paving in the square. In the 17th century, a statue known as Madonna at the grain market was erected as part of a Jesuit campaign designed to promote Catholicism. Today, the Madonna is regarded as a fine work of art that provides the perfect centerpiece to this pleasant town square. Number 9. Zoo Heidelberg. One of the best things to do in Heidelberg with families, Zoo Heidelberg boasts a large collection of animals from every corner of the world. Situated along a bend in the river, its spacious enclosures replicate their natural habitat with playgrounds and snack stands also dotted about. Established in 1934, it now houses over 2,000 animals, birds and reptiles of some 150 or so different species. These include not just lions and Sumatran tigers, but Asian elephants, gorillas and red roos too. Guests can also watch fun feeding sessions and listen to informative keeper talks starring some of the zoo's friendly residents. At last in the list, number 10. Schloss Schwetzingen. Just 15 minutes drive directly west of Heidelberg is the stunning Schloss Schwetzingen and its immaculately manicured grounds. Aside from ambling around its famous gardens, visitors can also explore resplendent rooms full of old artifacts, original furniture and elegant furnishings. The summer residence of the electors of the Palatinate, the vast palace was built between 1700 and 1750. On guided tours, you learn about its exceptional architecture and all the influential counts who lived here over the years. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite tourist attractions in Heidelberg? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.